Carlsberg has been a pioneer in top quality for the last 150 years or more, and now we also want to pioneer the development of exciting special products and new beer flavors, and really work hard to make beer a very appealing alternative to even top quality wines.
We have looked in the old archive files and found a recipe from 1854. That was a recipe from I.C. Jacobesen, the way he did lager beers, dark lager beers. We have tried to compose a beer the way they did it in 1854. We used floor malted malt to give a more cereal-like, caramel-like flavor. We used a really fine hop called H264, coming from Germany, and then we have used the same water composition which was here in Valby, giving more sweeter taste. And the yeast, well, that's still the Carlsberg, good old Carlsberg yeast, Saccharomyces carlsbergensis.
My greatest personal contribution in the field of brewing involved fermentation. Back in my day, we didn't really know how to manage the fermentation process. And we brewers often had to throw away our newly brewed beer because something had gone wrong during fermentation. But then in 1883, we discovered that we could actually control the process with the help of a special kind of yeast, Saccharomyces carlsbergensis. We shared this yeast with brewers all over the world, and breweries still use it to this day. It is this desire to constantly improve things and deliver only the very best quality that will set the agenda at the new Jacobesen brew house and the agenda for the many special beers that will be produced here.
So here, I mean, we have a broad range of beers that, when I look at them, I think they're really well made for food. And I think it's great that, a huge brewery like Carlsberg is undertaking going back to their roots, because frankly, as a small brewer, we learned everything that we know from the people who started it. The lager yeast strain was originally called Saccharomyces carlsbergensis because, Carlsberg separated out and discovered the lager yeast strain. So when you have small brewers, especially in the United States, when we started off 20 years ago with this sort of movement, the microbrewing movement, at first everybody was just all about flavor this and forget the big guys. And now that we're a little older and we're a little smarter, we look up to some of the big brewers and the things that they've done in the past. And it's nice to see them come back around and show what they can do, because there are great skills there.
We have 150,000 visitors coming through the Carlsberg Exhibition Center every year, and we want to give them a very special experience, and we want them to give the opportunity to really see and live what beer production is all about in small batches and much closer to the production than we can offer them in our big brewery.